Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey,
boys and girls, the mutant and metahumans of all ages, shapes, and sizes, it is time for the most spoilerific show on YouTube and on Mixer now. I'm gonna add all that to the introduction. So if you have any requests for any topic, leave a comment below. Check us out. We're gonna do it live here on Mixer, and we're gonna bring it onto YouTube. What up with YouTube and YouTube Butts? It's your boy Triple Cup Chuck, and I'm up. And you're tuning in to the Roy Vibration Podcast, where we talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, TV shows, and more. Welcome to our humble abode. Let's go. Today we got a couple special guests in here tonight. One is starting to become a normal, regular person and stuff, but she is becoming one of the ones that everybody is becoming a well-known figure around the community, and people love and respect her. And she's actually a gamer. So I want to give a warm welcome to Rogue, man. Introduce yourself and let them know where they can find you at, and all your plugs you would like to give.
I'm a play. So I'm Ro. You can find me on Twitter, Mixer, YouTube, and Xbox. All at Rogue Enigma 17, and on Instagram at Pretty Rogue One.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. You're organized. Most people have 10 names in 10 different locations.
Oh
So,
no. Keep it simple.
oh yeah, keep it simple. That kid, huh?
Yep.
she she do got a lot of them on Xbox. She just not saying.
I mean, that's what's up, though. That's what's up, you know. But see, that's the easy way people can find you. They know your name, and they can just pull you straight up. But no, I said this, Roll, we finna go get to this thing here. So I'm glad to have you on the show, because we finna get into some topics. We got some good fire topics going on, and we gonna break it up. I'm gonna give that's just my little teaser. This one of these first topics. Just remember that word, fire. But let's go ahead and get to this thing. The next guest that we have here today, Roy, man, what's good with you, homie? Man, introduce yourself. I know
Man,
they can find you, and I know you are new to this here. So let's go ahead and do this here. Let's get it.
what's up, y'all? It's Royal. Just simple. All Y space YULL on Xbox Live. Royal the ENT1, the Twitch streaming. Same thing, the Royal for the mix streaming. Royal the ENT, man. That's me. Let's get it.
Yeah. So on Roy, what kind of stuff you be streaming? Well, like what the type of genres you like?
And I just like, man, I'm really doing a lot of competitive stuff, man. I'm just streaming Apex, Destiny 2, a lot of Crucible and Destiny 2, um, Rainbow Six Siege. I'm just a shooter, man, but I'm really
Right.
finna open up to a lot of these new games finna come out these next 2 months and switch it up, give people a little
Nice.
something different.
Man, I see a lot of people starting to hop back on Destiny. I was on my friends list, and I'm just starting to see. I'm not a Destiny player, so they must have something going on with Destiny where everybody jumping out on Destiny, huh? Or just one of
Yeah,
the
yeah, they
Destiny
got
players.
It's about to be free to play.
Oh, okay, yeah. And everybody trying to get to their max level before all the newbies hop in.
yeah. Then they got
New
that
killing
Shadowkeep
season.
coming out in October. They got Shadowkeep DLC coming out in October, and plus, Bungie took over from Activision on Destiny, so everybody's expecting Bungie to save Destiny from what Activision was doing. Well, quote unquote, what Activision was doing to it. So everybody coming back to see what Bungie gonna do for the game. So we gonna
Right, but
see.
they had a lot of Activision DNA when it came to all the way they was trying to what they call it, farm people, make you farm and loot people out of the money. That's an Activision thing. They've been doing that forever.
Yeah,
That, so we
yeah,
gonna see
you're
we're gonna
right.
see what Bungie gonna do with Destiny. Hopefully they treat it right, because that to me that's their baby. That's why they left Microsoft to make their baby. You don't want to see their baby go to
Right.
shits. Right. But let's go ahead and get to these normal panel members that be in this thing. We be cutting up, boy. Y'all gonna start hearing some new stuff. We finna bring some new entertainment because we doing it from a new perspective. So y'all gonna see co-stream. Y'all gonna see us talking a whole lot more noise and getting a little bit looser, because we gonna be on Mixer from here on out. But since we gonna be on Mixer and we gonna be getting a little bit looser, that's the GTA life right there. And somebody got a hardcore addiction on it, man. Flip Money. Go and introduce yourself. I know they can find you at, and that's on GTA 5, probably in the trap. So go introduce yourself though.
Yeah, man, you know what it is. It's your boy Flip Money. You can find me on, of course, you can find me here on Mixer, same name, Flip Money Online, YouTube, Mr. Flip Money Online. You can find me on Twitter, Flip Money 1975, man. I'm all around, man. Y'all know how I do.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Next up, we got a Demi. He ain't want to call himself a god no more. He lost his stripes. He don't do it no more, man. He lost a step or two, but he's still the same old boy that we've been on around here. Not the boys off of Showtime that showed up, but we talking about a different one. But he's a demigod. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at Chaos. Ain't don't snap too hard back because I know you're gonna try to strike.
Nah, man, I don't even got the energy for that, man. But this is your boy Chaos God, man. I'm here to give you all guys comic book nerdiness, superhero goodness, all on this new platform. So thank you everybody for bearing with us through this change. It's been highly appreciated from all of us.
Yeah, man, you sound like a soldier because sound like you sound like a zombie. Like you halfway out of here, man. You alright? You cool? You good? You can make it. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, bro, I got it.
that's what's up. That's what's up. That let you know he dedicated. So everybody, when y'all check out, y'all see strong will and dedication because we do this because the love of this stuff because we love what we do. But, speaking about that, this person here be bringing that love to people, that straight thunder like Thor. I can't say a juggernaut. So I might say he might actually be the hammer of Thor. So Savage, Carter, man, go and introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at. And your mic mute.
What up, everybody? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I had to step away for a second, but you know what I'm saying? I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can find me at Savage Carter, you know what I'm saying? On the Xbox, you hear me? You can catch me at Savage_Carter on Mixer. You can catch me at Savage Carter on Twitch. You can catch me on Savage Carter 225 on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You can find me just about anywhere, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Just don't play with me the wrong way. That's the only thing I can tell you.
And it's up, huh? It's up. That's what's up. But hey, speaking about that up stuff, I did say I was gonna bring out fire, and I can't hold nothing because this show is spoilerific. We're gonna run straight into this topic. Literally straight into this topic. A curly fried, flip, what you call it? The way our hairstyle look like a curly fried dipped in ketchup.
It look like, yep.
Like a curly fried dipped in ketchup. Now, so coming out and that she did not look the role, didn't fit the role, her hair wasn't right. I mean, they had some people that actually came out and said, look, on season 1 of the Titans, that was a major misstep, and that was like, it was just so, to me, it was more disrespectful for them to even do that. But I understand they listened to the fans about how they felt about Starfire, and now they put out a new look. She came out, what it was, Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. I know I seen it, like I see it because everybody when they see it, they repost it. So I was able to see the new look of Starfire, and everybody, you have to admit, it's gonna be in a big improvement from what they did with her from season 1. Now, with that being said, with them listening to the fans about changing the goddamn hairstyle with her, do y'all think they listening to the fans about how they gonna treat season 2? Especially they bringing in Deadshot, with Superboy and Aqualad and stuff like and etc. to the season. Is y'all more anticipating, waiting on Titan season 2, or y'all still like this gonna be one of them shows that y'all gonna overlook, or is y'all really excited for it? Let's start with one of us. Roll. Let's go with you. Since
I'm
talking
excited
about
to see what they do
Starfire,
with it.
what about with Starfire too? I want to hear what about Starfire. You was a
I
fan
didn't like
of her
her look
hairstyle?
at first.
Okay, that's what I
No.
wanted to hear. Yeah, because I had to get that one straight. Was you a fan of the hairstyle first?
Absolutely not.
So what about the your anticipation level for season 2? Has it the raise now that you've seen all the guests that they're supposed to have on season 2 and the direction they're supposed to take the writing? You think they're going to improve on it?
I hope they do improve on this. The whole point of me saying it to see what they do with it. As far as guests, that can only just help them out, even more. We're getting more people to watch it who probably didn't watch the first season.
Okay, so you think Hey, you think if I haven't seen the first season, that by them bringing out this here, I should go back and watch the first season, or you think a lot of people just gonna jump straight into the second season?
But, you know, some people are going to do that, jump right into the second season and then go back and watch the first season.
Right. Yeah. Especially if it's second season good as like it's supposed to be. So what about you, Roy? How you feel about the Titans? Since I don't know if you're a fan because we used to sit here and talk about Starfire. I mean, like I said it out my mouth that she looked like a hooker off of. I was saying Pink Road at the time, but she just had that hooker fire. Look the way the hairstyle, the woolly dog fur coat she used to wear and stuff like that, look like a raccoon or a squirrel or something.
Hey, look. I'm not finna be on here lying about a whole bunch of shit that I don't know. But I can say that anytime a show or a game listens to the fans and listen to the theme and how shit, if you just keep shit the way it's supposed to be, you will succeed. You know what I'm saying? So I watched the cartoon Teen Titans. You know what I'm saying? I watched the little jank on Cartoon Network, then I watched the one when it first came out. You know how they got the little cartoony one, and then they got the one before that. Right. I watched those.
Oh, so you haven't seen the Titans yet?
The live. Yeah.
All right. But check this
what y'all
out.
just told me.
If you see Starfire from season 1, her house looked like Tina Turner wig. I mean, that's
So
the
she
best way I
had
can
that
describe
fire
it.
that
No, she
she
didn't
had
have that look. Yeah, the look she was supposed to have. Right.
that orange jank.
Now it was an off shade of orange, bad special effects when she did light up. But I can understand
Is
that's
she
that's
alien?
money with. Yeah, she was an alien, and the way they portrayed it, like she was out there to spoilers. So everybody know the spoilers. Season 1, Raven was the target for her. She lost her memory and regained the memory and was trying to kill Raven. The big payoff on season 1 was a dream setting, which was actually a letdown. The way that the show was a build up, but the fighting action scenes was amazing.
Man,
The show was done everywhere you could look, this way, that way. Like this person here got this going on, but completely on the opposite side, they got this going on. It had nothing to do with what's going on. It's like it had too much of that stuff going on the show, but it's supposed to be tightened up on the writing. But the action scenes was like on almost not on the level is, or let's say what level I was Daredevil. It'll be like a level under Daredevil. That's the action.
Now, was it okay? So just as a person that's never seen it, right?
Right.
As a person that's never seen it, asking questions, I feel like is it like Heroes? Remember that Heroes TV show?
Right.
Is it like Heroes? Is it
So-
like Luke Cage in them?
It's more like
Is it
Daredevil.
like-
It's more like Daredevil, but just think about 2 steps down. But it's like Daredevil. It's not as good as Daredevil,
Okay.
but it's on that same tone. If you have to take a DC show to match it up with against a Marvel show, I went with the
Okay.
the
All right.
Daredevil.
Well, yeah, I'm most
I mean,
definitely
let's
watch
flip.
that then.
What do you think would be more describable of?
I would, yeah. You can say somewhere
You can say
like
like
kind of like
Daredevil
it's
or
dark. It's dark. Yeah, it's dark like that. Like, you know how Daredevil was whipping people behind and stuff, like put it like or
Is it
like
dark like
Daredevil
The
kinda-
Boys?
Nah, I wish. I
no,
wish.
no.
I wish it really was
No.
like that. It's not like
Dark.
that. Not that. It's not that dark, but it's pretty dark though. I mean, the tone of it, the atmosphere of it, the ambiance of how they got everything toned on the movie is it got a dark tone to it. But do you see like a lot of killing and stuff like that? Nah. Do you see people getting their ass whipped or fucked up and shit? Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
shit,
You do
no,
see
man.
that people get murked.
Jason killed that man when he broke his back. Over with. That was a
Who?
death sentence.
Oh
he
yeah,
gave
you're
that
right.
man.
He did.
Yeah,
Right,
they was
Jason
killing
Todd,
people.
that-
Robin
Robin
killed.
yeah,
Matter of fact,
yeah,
Dick
yeah.
killed people too. Dick was killing people on there too. Remember he came out with all that
What?
blood on his
Yeah.
face? Yeah, he
Yeah.
was killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was at.
That shit was crazy.
So Sam, what would
was
you
crazy.
compare it to? Titans, like what level of darkness would you compare to compared to anything that's out there already?
In between the Marvel shows and the CW shows.
You think in between of the CW shows?
In between the Marvel shows and the CW,
CW
shows.
shows.
It's
Okay.
in between them. In between them. It ain't as bullshit as the CW shows, but it ain't as good as the
Yeah,
Marvel
that's
shows.
what I pictured when he said it. Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah. Yeah, so what about you, Chaos? You can bring it from a younger perspective. What level of darkness you think that Titans is compared to any other the comics that's out there under the movies? Hey, you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I about to say I heard a little static. Now it's sounding clear. Now Chaos done went what Chaosless? That's what happened to you, Chaos?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
So what
Yeah.
about you with the Titans in season 1?
I didn't even see season 1 because I heard that it just wasn't good. So that kind of put it down low on my list. But I may watch it,
Yep.
right before season 2. Season 2 come out?
Next
Uh,
I forgot
There's
there was
There's no
that
release
day.
date yet.
So
I
Chaos,
think
you gonna
it-
say you watch Jessica Jones, but didn't watch Titans?
Season 3 of Jessica Jones was by far the best season, and that shit was lit. But
I couldn't even make it to
I
season
can-
3 of Jessica Jones.
nah, see, season 3 almost makes it. Honestly, you can skip every season of Jessica Jones, go to season 3, and just be fine. It's good. Maybe watch like the last 2 episodes of Jessica Jones season 2.
You ain't like season
Because,
1?
it'll set you up for season 3, kind of. But
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I understand that you want to start off on the high note, but we gotta guess. It's a question that was supposed to be asked to our guest before this show, before we got into everything. So Raw, since Chuck forgot to ask you this question, are you a Marvel or a DC man?
Man, I'm not even gonna
There it is.
sugarcoat a lot here, man. I'm a Marvel man.
Oh shit! He a Marvel man, but
Okay.
yeah, you right, cause I did what we were supposed to come with. But I'd have heard something come through the cracks on this. I heard something come through the cracks and on this one here. Did I just hear somebody else defending Jessica Jones? Was that what you were talking
Yeah,
about, Roy?
yeah,
Roy, what you
that
defending
was me.
Jessica Jones?
I thought he said you could just skip straight to season 3, and I felt like all the Jessica Jones was good. I just asked him if he didn't like season 1.
I love all of them. But I'm just saying, if you're not a fan of it, you gotta at least watch season 3. That was probably the best out of all of them.
Oh, the best of the
1
of the
and
season
3
was
were
3.
the best. Yeah, 3 was best, 1 is second, and 2 was last.
Right. Even though the series dead, but Roy, Jessica Jones or Iron Fist, which one you'll choose? Which one you like the better? Jessica Jones or Iron Fist?
Jessica
Season
Jones.
1. Oh man,
Jessica
say Roy.
Jones, easy man.
Oh man, no.
Jessica, are you talking about season 1 for both? Yeah,
Yeah.
Jessica Jones by far mile.
Yeah, Jessica Jones.
Iron Fist season 1 pissed me off so hard, I don't even want to talk about it. It wasn't Green Lantern horrible, but it's close to that.
I understand you thinking, but I'm on a whole different level of that. I was looking at Jessica Jones. It's like it had a small plot and it didn't have no substance to it. It didn't have no meaning. It was just there.
I mean, look at the character. There really wasn't much to go with that. They did good for what they had.
I mean, that ain't got.
You think Iron Fist had more meaning?
Yeah, he had more meaning and more purpose, and they treated the character right. They portrayed him actually as how Iron Fist was portrayed. Now with anyway, so I came as glad and say that I was a Jessica Jones fan. I heard of her after she came out with her with the show that she was coming out with, so I did a little research, and to me,
I knew who Jessica Jones was, and the show didn't do it no justice. That's
I mean,
why I
see-
didn't like the shit.
yeah, but I would have
Yeah, but
read
they
a
can't really,
Bloody
like-
Mary show than Jessica Jones.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't think these people can really, like, you read the comics and the comics are no holds barred. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't really got
Nah,
no.
like,
The comic books
Jessica
ain't really got
Jones
no
was totally
limits.
different. Jessica Jones like totally different than what this show is.
I mean, when
Like the
someone,
only thing they got right
Didn't
was
just go
the
for
private
Fly?
investigating part.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can do a
stuff
lot of
she
shit.
used to- It was something I know she used to do
Fly,
her, but they dumbed her down like terribly too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
But
Like
I-
they dumbed her down to only having super strength. Like,
Right. I mean, it took. I'm assuming if this show would.
and then the only time I ever seen her use it and when she was fucking.
I'm just thinking like if Disney
that's my favorite
decides to
parts,
make
bro.
it
I'm
and fix
you know.
it right or whatever, I
I'm
think
just
it might
saying.
make her fly.
we know why you like
If
season one.
that show was last longer, they probably would have did it. Because in the comic book, she didn't really know how to fly like that. She knew how to fly, but it took her time to learn how to use them abilities. So I'm assuming that's maybe what they probably was going to do.
I wasn't with the
Me
soft
personally,
porn thing.
I feel like when they release these comic book characters, you can't expect the truth to them because these people
man, that
after
shit
the
out the
Marvel
wrong way.
movies and all that, you know,
Right.
Oh yeah, Marvel
They got
definitely not
a
gonna follow the
movie.
comic books anyway.
yeah, they got a movie and a TV show standard they gotta comply to, I believe. But
So, Ro,
I ain't
what
mean to
about
take
you?
y'all off y'all shit, man.
I know you good. Ro, so, Ro, what about you?
Okay, okay, that's all right.
Is you like Jessica Jones or Iron Fist? I just a quick question. I'm gonna see if I'm taking another on strike.
Jessica Jones.
You a fan of Jessica Jones?
You
Man,
should have knew that.
no,
I wouldn't
I
even
should've-
ask that fucking question.
I ain't gonna say that because I know some women that prefer Iron Fist over Jessica Jones. So that you know, so that's why I asked, because you know they got a lot of people that got a different opinion. So let's move along. Us just speaking about that topic and that subject. What about the whole rumor of Storm is supposed to be? They supposed to be looking for a character to play Storm and introduce her into the Black Panther. And when I heard about this rumor at the time, if this here dawned on me, it's like, okay, when Kevin Feige was out there talking at San Diego Comic-Con, he ended his statement saying the Fantastic Four, and he did not say the X-Men. He said mutants. So when he said mutants, that's like, okay, Deadpool is in one area, okay, but you have people like Storm could be introduced in the Black Panther movie. You can have like Rogue introducing somebody, you know, say somebody else movie, and different X-Men could be introduced like with the Fantastic Four and like with Doctor Strange. And then when it comes to do an X-Men movie, most of the characters has been already introduced. What's good? What you think about that one? You hear me, Raul?
That'd be good.
Alright,
It
hey.
just depends. I want to know who they who would be good at playing that role.
Who on tomorrow who could play
What
Storm?
about you, Rogue? You pretty good?
I'm too short to play Storm.
They let Halle Berry do it. And Storm is 6
Should let
foot,
Halle
6
Berry
foot.
do it again.
Oh shit.
Halle Berry is taller than me.
I'm good.
And I-
Halle
I'm
Berry did a
good.
good job.
I'm good.
I just want to get somebody.
You know what happened?
They
You-
really
you know what
to me
happened to
represent
those-
Storm.
Hold on. You telling me Halle Berry good? Do you know what happened to Storm when it get hit by lightning? Everything else. Like what fucking shit? What was that? What was that?
Man, you that line.
Whatever happened to the Halle Berry love, man? Come on, man. It's Halle Berry we talking about. The
It wasn't
baddest
her, it
thing
was
on
the
the
line.
TV screen back in the 80s and the 90s.
Well, it's not the 80 and the 90 no more. That's a problem.
Hey, so what you think about them introducing Storm from the X-Men into the Black Panther before an X-Men movie? You
I
remember,
think
Roy?
that'll be perfect, man.
You think that'd be
Yeah, I
perfect?
think that'll be perfect. I think they should do it.
Cool.
Now, if you're gonna introduce a X-Men movie, I mean, like as long as they tie, like I said, they have to appeal to a certain crowd. They not these movies and stuff. They're not appealing to the hardcore. They're not appealing to y'all. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get the people who ain't in the comic books and the people who aren't
Casual.
watching these. Yeah, they trying to get the
Oh.
casuals, right? So as long as they, if you introduce Storm to everybody with an origin story and everything through Black Panther, then when you bring out X-Men, if they do that, you just got to make sure it all ties in.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Perfectly.
Right, but
Do we need another origin story of Storm?
I don't think they're gonna do an origin
Really
story.
need it?
Can I chime in? on
Yeah,
that?
yeah, go ahead, do you?
All right. I understand what you're saying, but I just wanted to throw some info from the comic book. She knew him before she even met Charles Xavier.
She knew T'Challa.
Yes.
Right, because they
See, then that's perfect.
in a different tribe that was right there, and then she'll be perfect to help against the fight. Hey, I'm gonna say the joke. I'm gonna say the
Think
joke
of,
line.
I'm just. That was she was a childhood friend that he was actually looking for. Like in the comic book, he actually looked for her. And when he found out she was one of the X-Men, he kind of backed off, but they ended up getting married.
And she ended up killing
That's
him, right?
perfect. And
Yeah, spoiler.
I would like to see that.
T'Challa died
I would like to see that.
by the hand.
he said,
And at the same time, that was when the other girl that was in the first movie, I can't remember her name. When she found out that he was interested in Storm, that's when she became a villain.
Oh, that's when she had took the. Okay, yeah. Because I was wondering why.
see, as
what
long
had
as
happened,
they,
though.
I'm just saying that's how the comic book went. Now they can go wherever they want to go, but
I think they should go that route right there. I think they should go that exact. That'll be perfect for the movies.
Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm on the phone with them right now.
Yeah, holla at him, bro. Tell him what's up, man.
Nah, he hired an assassin to kill the writer so Flip can be the new one.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. They doing a good job. They doing a good job for the casual. I wouldn't do. Like I said, the movie that I seen that they did, even though they not as much as.
I just wanna
as
be the
much
new
as
Baku.
I'm the dude that hate when they don't follow the comic book storyline. But long as you know, from what I've seen with Marvel, I'm not mad. Took me a long time to get over that shit, but I'm not mad.
I'm upset
Yeah, hey.
with
What about this? But this was a joke that that ended up occurring. That I was talking to actually Savage about it, and the joke was I kept saying Nemo, and I was thinking about Namor. And when I was
Namor,
saying
yeah.
Namor. Now I'm saying yeah. Now I'm getting all tongue twisted. And I was him like yeah, and he was like they should add him as a villain. And you looking at me like Nemo, and like the little bitty fish. And then I'm like yeah, we know, you know. And we started talking, and then dawned on me because watching kid movies on Finding Nemo and stuff like that. That name is stuck in my head, and I'm saying that the whole time. But yeah, that was the joke about that. But what do y'all think about that being the actual villain? And then Storm have to help by him coming from Atlantis, and that's water with the elements, and Storm being able to control elements, and how how they did with Aquaman. Just imagine them doing that and introducing like with Storm with her actual powers and actually utilizing them. Because they did a piss poor job when it with the old X-Men movie. They really destroyed Storm. I mean, they really destroyed her bad. I couldn't stand it. So what you think
but they
about
not
that?
under Fox no more, so we got hope.
if I'm not mistaken, Namor, his powers extend way further than Aquaman's powers.
Yeah.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
he way,
Yeah, he can-
way
he can-
more.
He can fly.
Very much so.
Yeah,
Okay.
like he can do stuff that Aquaman just can't do.
Like
Cause that-
he like Aquaman and Superman put in the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was expecting. So he would make a more interesting character.
But he like
I
a
hated the
anti.
Aquaman movie. Side note.
And to everybody who is listening to this, that's gonna say Namor is a hero. Namor is a hero.
No, he
Namor
ain't.
started off as a villain.
Then
All
he
them
became,
ocean
he became like
guys don't give a
a
damn
hero
about
like
us
the
up here.
Punisher. He a
Namor
anti-hero.
don't give a damn about nobody except about 5 people that none of them even been. Well, only one of them been introduced in the MCU, and that's Captain Marvel. It's gonna
Yep.
take about 20 years before they even get cool.
Who
Man,
killed himself?
shit. They have been a ran past there
What
right
about
quick.
his sister?
Hey, so hold on, quick question. Is everybody in here DC fans? Like all y'all care about more about DC than
Nah, we just
Nah.
We like
fans
Marvel.
of all.
fans,
Like
all this stuff. That's just
Okay.
a question we hit everybody with.
Right.
Right. If it's a bad movie, it's a bad movie. Whether it's a DC or Marvel or whoever else. If they fucked up, they fucked up.
Hulk
Right.
movies, Green Lantern, Captain Marvel.
the biggest one was Aquaman, man. I thought it would be good.
That
Surprise,
dude-
Aquaman and
Shield,
Wonder Man was
they
actually
messed up on
good.
that movie too.
Catwoman.
Y'all thought Aquaman movie was good?
Catwoman was
Yeah,
a porn.
I
What
liked
you
it.
talking
Did
about?
you
That
see
was
you
a good
didn't
movie,
like
dog.
Aquaman movie?
Oh wow.
Catwoman was a straight
Y'all like the
porn. That's all
Aquaman
that
movie?
was.
Oh,
Yeah, we like.
Yeah, I thought it was
Aquaman.
good.
Yeah, we
It
got.
It was
we
good
had
compared to
a
what
vote on Aquaman movie.
had been done before. Yeah. Definitely good.
so you wasn't a fan of the Aquaman movie?
Nah, not at all. I thought this was trash.
E- e-
But
e-
there's a reason for that.
elaborate.
There's a reason
Elaborate.
for that, and I'm gonna explain myself because I am a Black Mantis fan.
Oh man, they ain't doing
And,
that bad. Not yet. They just building him up. I know what
And
you
the
about to
thing
get at
about,
with that one.
yeah,
The
you
origin
know,
story.
yeah, y'all know.
All
y'all
right,
know,
all right.
You know.
All right.
I ain't gonna
Let
say
me
nothing.
touch on. Let me touch on what you getting at. I understand perfectly what you getting at. I felt the same way until I thought about and went back and read Black Man's origin story. It would not be wise for DC to do that. That's gonna
Exactly.
cause racial tension.
But that's why I was just like,
And at the
once again,
point in time when that movie dropped, racial tension was at an all-time high in this country. Now I'm off the racial tension subject. We on to the next comment.
but that's so y'all know why. So that's all we need to know. We ain't got to talk about it. If y'all want to know, just look up.
If you
who
want to
Black
know,
Manta-
go
look up
read
who
it
he is.
yourself.
Right, exactly.
We're not gonna do that on this.
Oh man. Okay, I get that. So that's the only reason why you wasn't a fan of the Aquaman movie. I mean, I understand there's a character that you
The CG,
like.
the CGI was trash. The part where he was, I don't know if I can say spoilers on this movie, but the
Riffy.
part where he was fighting the sea
Spoilerific.
creatures and
That's
yeah,
part
when
of the introduction.
where he was fighting them he was fighting them sea creatures and shit on in the ocean. I thought them graphics was terrible. It looked like a human going against robot chicken characters. That's what it
Yeah,
looked
it
like.
kind of gave me that same
Yeah, I
feeling of
coulda
how
did
Black
better.
the movie with the last fight scene when they started showing the either. I like the other fight scenes, the
I didn't like
one-on-one
that either.
personal fights. All of them was nice.
Like I'm gonna need these actors to step their game up. You know what I'm saying? We got Jackie Chan doing all his stunts, and he about 60, 70 years old. I'm gonna need the rest of y'all to start diving off some cliffs and all that other, give us some real acting because all this
Man,
CGI
yeah, right,
shit.
man.
Ain't cool.
Long as people
I don't
saying,
think that
man,
to get the type of injuries he done had over the years.
You know. My bad, y'all. I feel like
So
I'm
what
messing
about
up. Go ahead.
what about you, Rogue? You a fan of Aquaman?
I actually did like the movie because compared to the movie DC had put out previously, that was a drastic improvement.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What was the movie they put out before that one was the Justice League that came out before Aquaman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said it.
Yeah, that one. I like the Justice League. I might be one of the only people that liked the movie.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna get into that. Yeah, I can tell you a
Me
whole
either.
way they could have changed that whole thing out. I'ma just
Yeah.
say, oh man, go ahead, bro.
Their approach is
said
wrong.
it.
Their
Yeah,
whole
there you
approach is
go.
wrong.
Yeah, I done to you. Man, I
It was
done
a
talked
different
about
way to
that
do
thing
that.
like 1,000 times. Yeah, they should have. Honestly, and people may say, nah, they shouldn't have did that. To be honest with you, they should have had somebody to build up to. Doomsday should have been this. Doomsday should have been like the first half of the Infinity War movie, and Darkseid should have been the other half.
Yeah. They should have built up to it by introducing all of the already give them their own solo movie, and then have them come together as the Justice League, not throw the Justice League out here and then do it.
So they was too. A lot of people out here. You can't do that. Only reason why they know who Aquaman is because Jason Momoa. That's it, man. I ain't know who that is.
That's true, brother. That's true. Big facts. Man.
I don't know. I think like Aquaman
Wasn't
was
it called?
the fourth known character off of DC though.
No, I'm just saying for the casual, man. I'm just ain't know who Aquaman was. And them females,
Man,
they was
yeah.
doing jumping jacks for Jesus over Jason Momoa. They was doing jumping jacks. I seen females doing cartwheels and shit, man.
Flip telling the truth. Flip really
mean-
telling the truth. People know who Aquaman is, but most males never gave a shit about Aquaman.
Who?
Yeah.
Who? Aquaman? The dude that talked to the fish? How
That's
he
it.
talk to
Fish
the
dude.
and poop? And the fish too. When he talking to
Fish
the
dude.
fish,
I'm
he
just
open
saying.
up his mouth.
I'm just saying.
That's the
It's
truth.
been people on this show that say they the biggest DC fans in the world that couldn't tell you shit about Aquaman.
That's true. I mean,
Just
don't
saying.
get me wrong. In a comic book, they display Aquaman a totally different, and that stigma comes from the '80s cartoons making fun of Aquaman, the Super Friends. That was Mr. Aquaman. Aquaman, the one under the water who talks to fish. They used to make jokes about. Man, listen here. I can tell you so many Saturday Night Live skit, The Simpsons, Family Guy. Everybody made fun of Aquaman. Look at this motherfucker. Look at the boy with the all-female pants on.
Oh yeah, they
Aquaman
showed
was more of a
yup.
female. He was more of a female than Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman had more balls than Aquaman. That's how they treated him. I mean, in a comic book, it was different. But I'm just saying that that 80s cartoon messed it up. Like, come on. Who wants to be, even Big Bang Theory, who wants to be the guy that talked to the fish? How the hell he poop underwater? There's so many jokes that they had on Aquaman, it's a shame. I was like, damn,
Wasn't
dog.
the movie called Batman versus Superman? Like
No,
was
that
it
was
was
the
it
one
was it
before.
actually it wasn't called Justice League though, was it? Or was it
Yeah.
No.
It was called
I see
Dawn
what
of
you're talking
Justice.
about.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about. Yeah. You talking about the Batman vs Superman, and then they released the Justice League joint. Yeah.
Like that whole approach right there was wrong. Like, why would you do that? Then you got Lex Luthor, who I thought was on coke. I was like, yo, this boy hot in the motherfucker, putting people fucking Jolly Ranchers in mouth. Like, what the hell is that?
That was a
I don't
terrible Lex
understand
Luthor,
that.
yo.
I didn't understand what was that about. Like, why did he put Jolly Rancher in another grown man's mouth? This little boy putting Jolly Ranchers in your mouth. Let that think in your head.
Hey, the Lex Luthor was better on Supergirl, and he only had like a little bit of screen time. That's what makes it so bad.
Man, I'm getting hurt out here in the zombie
I mean,
world.
they really destroyed Lex Luthor like completely. I don't.
They did, bro.
They and I had so much potential when they cast well, I forgot his name, but you know, he played in a couple other movies that I seen, and I said, okay, well, he could play a decent Lex Luthor. And the way he portrayed Lex Luthor on them, I felt ashamed. That was a shame about that. But a person that beats him shaming. Or what about this person that a little history on this person that he was a a prince to his kingdom. But once he became grown, he found out that he actually didn't have nothing to do with these people. They conquered his people and took him and took him as their own and raised him. And he hated them for that. And he actually was mad. And he became a villain, but a villain that everybody loved. You know, when you have a story of a success story from coming from the bottom to the top.
You talking about Dracula?
He's
I'm glad you
almost
said
on
that,
the
Mike.
level
I'm
of
glad you said
Dracula.
that, bro.
He's almost on the level
I
of
thought you was
Dracula.
talking about the Lion King. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, please tell me he ain't talking about the Lion King.
Man, we about to go.
No, he about to say Lion King, man. Nah, so
Hey.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill it with
Hey,
him.
I
He said
want
Lion King. I
to give
know
a
it.
shout out to Randall Savage.
Yeah, Randall Savage, we was talking about him earlier today, man. That's crazy. Randall Savage and Lion King, the show was. Somebody else was talking about the Lion King too, but I ain't finna get into all that. But since it's Marvel
shout
and
out,
DC,
shout out Lion King lover.
Somebody love the Lion King movie in here?
No,
yeah, it
no, I
was
wasn't in here.
Oh,
not
It's a long
this
story. We talking
weekend, not
about
this
that later
weekend.
after the show. Yeah, nah. Let's talk about that later.
But this person here that had this claim was the one, the only. He just came back out and had a recent interview when he was talking, and he gave a little backside story about this Loki TV series and how they was going to portray the show. And he was coming out and saying that, I don't know if y'all had the opportunity to hear him speak about. He can't really say what the show going to be about, but it's going to be about him kind of like seeing all the other things that happen through time. So what do y'all think about that Loki came out talking about the show?
Well, at first, he had a lie about he even knew that they were going to do a show. He knew like
Before
before
the
they even
end game.
announced it. He knew like a year. Yeah, he even knew like a year before, like it got released out to the public that they were going to make it. He just had a lie about it because Marvel wanted to keep it tight-lipped.
Right. So Rogue, you heard about that? About the interview?
I have not heard about that interview, so I gotta take a look at it.
Yeah, he was basically kind of like promoting for the Loki TV series that's supposed to be coming out. They actually supposed to be shooting right after he get through with some play he doing, which I don't care enough for plays, so you know what I'm saying, best of luck on that one. But so Flip, you heard anything about the stuff that Loki was saying?
Yeah, just now.
Oh, you just heard?
Just now, as y'all speaking, just now. I had no clue. I mean, I figured they was making a Loki movie, but I ain't see no interviews of Loki and all that other stuff. I mean, we all knew they were gonna make a Loki movie. I mean, he cut out Chase when they went back in time. He did the flip money move, go flip money feet, and he got out of there. So I mean, yeah, it ain't surprising, but I ain't see the interview or anything like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, basically, he was just saying that that he knew about the Loki show that it was supposed to be doing before the end game came out, and you know, said that he was supposed to die, but he couldn't say nothing about it. He was dying because he had a show coming out, and so he couldn't, you know, said he couldn't talk about neither one of them at all. So what about you, Savage? Was able to had a chance to check out one of everybody's favorite villains to love to hate? And it sound like he must have his mic might have been muted.
No, I wasn't really too worried about paying attention to their at the moment.
Oh, so they ain't with your cup of tea either, huh?
No, it wasn't that. It's just like if he come out, I'll watch it. You know, once he come out, I'll be worried about. You know, he's got too much other stuff that I'm watching.
Oh, so you what you got going on with the show you watching now? Because right now
Man,
they was talking about they were showing about the sneak peeks of the DC TV shows. I know that some people don't care for the CW.
Man,
but they
most of the DC TV shows are bullshit. Like I'm like starting to hate all of the DC TV shows.
All right, but you know, with Crisis on Infinite Earth, they supposed to be. They actually putting this from what I heard. So I didn't really want to say this here, but since you saying that, I gotta like bring out. This is just stuff that I've been hearing about. Crisis on Infinite Earths on the DC TV show. What they are actually trying to do is merge everything, like from the new people that came in and took over. They'd have worked out what they was gonna do, and they was gonna hit it from a different approach. Where they was coming from the Crisis. That's why they putting so much emphasis on Crisis. If you, because whoever heard about them talking about a season, a couple episodes inside of a season, a year ahead of time, like the way they doing with Crisis on Infinite Earth. They really bagging this show here to actually jumpstart the DCEU again with the Flashpoint and everything. So the TV show is gonna be. I think the TV show is gonna be really important this year. Then the Arrow. This is his last season, so they're gonna really go out with style, and they ain't getting kicked out the air. They going out with glory. So with that being said, so we got the guests in here. What about you, Ro? Any of the TV shows that you interested in that's coming back?
We said Royal or Road?
Ro?
My bad. Okay, go ahead. Ladies first, you already know.
I'm gonna say not really. I'm so far behind. I need to catch up on so much stuff.
Also, you ain't been on none of the shows.
My work schedule got so crazy, but now I'm in a different role, so I'll be able to,
Networking, better
watch
get-
stuff while I'm at work. Yeah.
She got to do the
Trying to
code.
make some more money out here.
Just say it. You got to do a code.
You want to say I was going to do Cody at work, but
No, not at work. I'm just saying to play catch up. When you play the catch up, you know what you're going to watch it for. That's all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching
Father
definitely
God
on Cody. Yeah.
I know.
Man.
Father guy in the name of Flip. That's all right.
Y'all know who is
Who
not
plays
gonna
the
get into that
Xbox?
conversation
You know what I'm
because I heard that conversation the other day. Thou shalt not
Yeah,
jump in
man.
that one.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Uh-oh.
Man, we were speaking about, since we got a little extra time out here, y'all been hearing about this leak news about with the PlayStation leaked footage, or leaked game or whatever.
You said a
Nah,
league
I ain't hear
game?
nothing about that. League game like what? Like
Come on,
a
not the
new game,
what
like
game
a
is
game
it?
that got leaked out or
PlayStation
something
5.
like that?
I mean, not game system. When I just talk because I was just hearing
Bro,
something
what
about
does some look like or something?
yeah. Because I was just seeing something about some leaked footage that keep popping on my page. And see, Roy, I know that you more of a gamer and you're with the gamer topic. So, did you hear any information about that? Because you might could actually tell us, or at least tell me something about that. Did you hear anything about that? With the
Nah, I think the pictures and everything that leaked was like concept art, kind of. I don't think it's nothing official. So once I don't really pay attention to nothing that's not official, man, because the internet is filled with people's ideas and what they think shit should look like. But
oh, so this wasn't official
Oh, I can
concept
tell
art
you-
that was coming out.
yeah,
Sometimes when they do
yeah.
official, it be when it be because Nintendo when they did it was actually what the Switch looked like to a certain degree, but it was like some fan stuff in there. And I doubt it. What you were saying, Chaos?
I can tell you what is official. I can tell you what is official though.
What?
What's that?
That THQ was talking about Saints Row 5, Dead Island 2, and a new Time Splitter.
Really? A new time
They
splitter?
Just-
about Saints Row 5.
Yup.
They went to the extreme with the last ones. Like
I was like,
don't
what
know
else
how-
can you do to
how
Saints
far-
Row? Like, what else?
Right.
I look at it like this. I put it to you like this. Saints Row,
I
the
think
first
it's
one
gonna be
will
like
always
the
be in my
reboot.
heart. Always be in my heart. The rest of the Saints Row, I do not care about. Only one. That's the only one that was good to me.
I love all.
One and two was okay. they start getting kind of like extra on 3.
You talking about flying up and away? I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? You how the storyline go for the last one? You're a prisoner inside of on an alien ship that's
A
inside a
simulation.
virtual war. Right. You
Yeah.
already playing a simulation game, and so you a simulation in a simulation within a simulation. Like what are we doing here?
Yeah, that last one did get a little too crazy. But I think hopefully this one's like a little soft reboot.
They
They
should
gonna
just
bring
kept
it down
with
to Earth,
with the
or-
Hood GTA.
Yeah,
They should just stay with Hood GTA.
I like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. They didn't want to be known as a freaking GTA ripoff. That's not something that people want their product to be called. No one wants to be called a ripoff.
It was too late. The moment they did it,
Yeah.
it was too late.
Yeah.
Nothing you could do about it now.
It was Hood GTA when the first one came out, but people still played it.
Yup. Yeah, it was still a good, solid game though. If people wanted GTA, it wasn't there. They played that game like yo. I thought so. I liked it.
It just had that game aspect to it.
I played the shit out of it.
You went on it.
Oh yeah.
Y'all hear me now? Yeah. And I'm. Y'all get.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What happened?
There you go.
What happened?
Yeah, no, my mic and stuff had went out. You know, I was doing it on the hill. This thing was getting in and out. Y'all heard about the villain on the Thor 4 supposed to have who the villain of Thor 4 could be? Because they was introducing saying the Love and Thunder. And we still didn't get to all of the topics about what San Diego Comic-Con about with the Thor Love and Thunder. They never said who the actual villain was gonna be. So anybody have any speculations? Because I am a speculator type of person. So let's so what about you, Savage? I know that you know a lot more about Thor lore. So what you think about who the villain should be on Thor 4? The Thor what it is, Thunder and Love or some shit?
Man. I don't know. For some reason, I think they gonna be trying to take a strike at Thor himself.
You think he gonna go straight at Thor himself?
Or yeah, like everybody in Asgard ain't cool with the fact that it's another Thor and he off in space somewhere having fucking fun.
Hey, what about the guard butcher?
It could be. I mean, there's a lot of villains. Then what's the other chick name? The
Hela?
Enchantress.
Oh, Enchantress?
No.
No, I don't think they're gonna use her.
I'm not talking about the Enchantress from DC, from the Suicide Squad. I'm talking about there was a Marvel Enchantress. That was a real sorceress.
And she was in love with Thor, right? That's the one that was in love
Yep.
with Thor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. They got that. You got the symbiotes. That could be a villain for on Thor 4 too. That would be something
No.
I like to see.
The symbiote
Nah,
had
that-
nothing to do with Thor.
Wasn't what in the comics when Ragnarok came? Wasn't she in it? I want to say she was in it. She had like I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like she was.
So what about you, Flip? You got a banner that in particular you would like to see on Thor 4 as in villain wise? Because they haven't introduced nobody like that yet.
No, not really. Because the last few Thor movies that they had made, the first one I liked it. It was alright, but the last few Thor movies, the last one, the first one and the last one I liked, and that last one with the dark, the one in the middle with the dark was, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I'm not even looking for nobody in particular. I thought he was done. Like, I don't know
Who,
what
Thor?
where they gonna go. With it. Yeah, I thought it was done. Like who you gonna pick now?
Yeah, but I think this one's gonna be centered more around Jane Foster.
Yep, only thing I can think of. I'm introducing her. Well, what he gonna do? He going what? Well, okay. You know, since I'm gonna do this, you know, I'm the king of Asgard. I'm gonna let you have my power. Cause I love you, you my boo. That's the only thing I can say.
Nah, I think it's gonna be.
Nah, I think
You what you were saying, Savage?
I think the fact that Loki got away that time, everything changed. Everything
Yeah, you know what?
changed.
You're right. Everything changed, right? Because in actuality, even though they was doing a horrible way of describing how that thing worked with time travel, they was wrong as fuck. But
No,
they was
man, they was
saying,
right.
You're not lying. Nah, they
No,
was wrong. That's not
they-
how time traveling
They
works.
say when you go back in time, you don't go back into your. It is not time you actually travel. You actually just going into the multiverse and coming out into a different reality that's at that point of time. And then when you come back into the multiverse, you're coming back into your reality time.
Nah, that's not how time travel works. That's not how that works at all. They just put something together, ran with it, and people just liked it. It don't work like that. Anytime you go back in time or whatever, or anything, you're changing time. You're changing that. Time is a dangerous thing. It's like father time. If I go back in time and kill your father or whatever, you won't be born. So they came up with some other stuff and mixed it and wrap it up together.
I
and
mean,
said,
but
"Bam,
if
here
you,
go."
but look, if you don't be born, then how could you not? Then let's say if
I know.
yeah, that's
Don't
not,
go that deep
paradox.
because you're gonna end up hurting your brain.
Yeah, no, it's not that
It's
deep.
a
It's the whole
paradox.
thing about it. It's a paradox, and that means it'll be incomplete. So that means that's wrong. It couldn't work in that
Right.
faction
So
with an
I'm gonna give you an
incompletion.
example. Like, right. I'm gonna give you the only way that whatchamacallit could have went back in time and ran into him and ran into live a full life or whatever. I mean, it would have to been like a parallel universe or something like that. Because him going back in time or whatever, to mess with old girl, that means everything else that happened throughout the Avengers, whatchamacallit, never happened.
What about if that was
That
inevitable?
means he was missing.
What about if that was the
Nah,
inevitable?
then you go into that predestined time paradox.
No, man. Look, they was
starting to go to that story.
they had look, what they saying is like in that scenario, they got pictures of like an old man that looked like Cap doing the whole thing that was just in the background watching on a lot of stuff that they were showing. Now it could be possible that he know that he not, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't alter the time because he already altered the time.
Wait.
No,
Chuck,
that-
you explaining how it is what they explained in the movie, and Flick
Right.
is explaining how actual time travel works.
time travel works.
Man, time first of all,
That's what I'm